Hello, guys. Welcome back to the World Bench Press competition. We're starting with the open women 47 till 63 weight class. I'm Michael de Vries from the Netherlands. I'm sitting here with Bill. He competed this World Championship too, and he's world champion and world record holder. Hello.
Hello.
And I just wanted to thank our sponsors. Ilico and SPD are main sponsors, and also Reband, Roof, and Bull. Without these sponsors, it's impossible to organize a championship like this.
Oh, big time. Thank you very much for all the sponsors out there.
Yeah.
And, we should mention, too, since this is an equipped powerlifting meet, that means that everybody's wearing bench shirts.
Yep.
And that means that there's really two other sponsors that we should talk about, too, or mention at least. And that's Titan Support Systems and Inzer. They are the two primary manufacturers of the bench shirts that you're going to see here. You'll see SPD singlets and SPD socks and wrist wraps.
Yeah, but not a shirt. Maybe not yet. I don't know if they're planning to.
I don't know either. They're doing knee wraps now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Okay, here comes our first lifter, Alana Push from Great Britain. 80 kilos, 176 pounds.
She is wearing the Titan shirt and the SPD singlet, and that was an easy lift.
Yes, very, very easy. This, you're going to have lifters in this session from 47 kilo, 52 kilo, 57 kilo, and 63 kilo. One of the things that we were talking about just a little bit ago, the number one qualified lifter in each of those weight classes is from Russia.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see if that's challenged, maybe. We'll see how close. Some of them are way dominant.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa Basson from Republic of South Africa. She's doing the same weight.
Oh, and that looked easy too.
Oh, yeah. In the last session that we had, which was the juniors men up to 120 plus.
Yeah.
There were
from 93 till 120 plus.
You were announcing, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
Did anybody bomb?
No. We had a few lifters who missed the opener and the second, but we did not have any bombing. Yeah.
Awesome. Remember we were talking about that yesterday. We don't like to see that. And when people come all this way to go to a world championship, you at least want to get one lift in.
Yeah, at least one. If it's 2 white lights, that's enough. But one lift in.
There's an old saying that the third light's just showing off. Third white light, you don't need but 2.
But this is our first lifter in the 47 weight class with 90 kilos on the bar. Miyamoto from Japan.
198 pounds. Unbelievable arch, too, with the Japanese. Oh my goodness. It looks like, well, maybe she had a 2-inch bench stroke. That was quick.
That was good.
Oh,
very short range of motion.
Very short range of motion.
Look at that.
This is the first lifter we've had from Mexico, Jessica Rico. Second lifter, I'm sorry.
We had one in the Masters. Yeah, that was a few days ago, yeah.
Okay, I missed that part.
It's okay.
I didn't get here in time. You know what's interesting? I noticed one of the lifters in the session this morning was wearing knee wraps.
Yeah, there was one.
Well,
I was like,
why?
wearing knee wraps, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
what is it doing for him?
Maybe, I know that some of them, like her, are wearing knee sleeves to get your knees warm.
Yes.
And they stay warm. But knee wraps, I was shocked. Maybe he has just very bad knees, and
I can sympathize with that.
That's the only reason I can think of.
Yeah. Oh, there was downward movement on that one, I think. Let's see if they caught it. 2 out of the 3. The little colored lights underneath the red represent the reason for the failure, and the blue little colored light underneath represents downward motion. Probably the yellow card represented probably either butt or foot, since it was by the side referee. Karina Simeone.
I was waiting for you.
We're looking at each other saying, okay, you want to try this? Simeonettes?
Yes.
And she is opening with 100 kilos, 220 pounds. These are openers now. And she's in the
Strong.
47 kilo class.
Strong openers.
Yeah, more than double her body weight. More than double.
And that's just an opener.
Yeah.
And it's not even the highest opener.
No, it's not. And it was an easy looking lift, too.
Yeah. Three
And
white
she
lights.
got 3 white lights. I wouldn't be surprised. Remember yesterday, I think it was in that one session with all the women, every single lifter made their opening
Yeah,
attempt.
oh, I was so happy. It was only green on the score sheet.
And that wasn't true with the men's session this morning. Yeah. All right, now comes Katarina Taichuk.
And look at her birth here. 2000. She's a sub-junior.
Really?
She's a sub-junior lifting in the open.
Wow. That is impressive. I wonder why she elected to do that. That was an easy lift.
That's
well,
why.
maybe that's why.
That was easy, yeah.
Yeah, she's only 18, maybe even 17 years old, possibly. Open division, you can lift in the open division as a junior, sub-junior, even a master.
Yeah.
Normally, though, you'll see the open be people that are older than 23 and
Yep.
up to 39, maybe. Sometimes you'll see Masters 1 lifters, which are 40 to 49, will enter the opens if they're really, really good.
Yeah. We're going to 105 for our Polish lifter, Strocek.
Monika Surchek.
Yes.
She's cheated on you here. She's got them phonetically written down on a note paper here.
So I can read it and I can pronounce it correctly.
Yeah. And she makes her opening attempt. Good
and
looking
she's smiling. I always like to see the lifter smiling.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's a game. It's something we do. It's not something we're paid to do. And you want to have fun doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
The ball is loaded. Could you stay now from Poland?
Is that Rochelle Roux is the chief referee?
No, that's not Rochelle Roux. Rochelle Roux is the speaker right now.
That's right. Okay.
That's Megan. Or
Megan?
Megan.
Okay. Where is Megan from? South Africa?
South Africa,
Also.
yeah.
Reset the clock. Oh, wow. Oh, I know why. Yeah.
You know her.
Yep.
She's a very
Justina.
experienced lifter.
Yes. Very
I think
well
I've
known.
seen her every year. Europeans and world.
Yeah. She is very, very friendly, very nice person. $107.5 kilo opener.
In the 47 weight class.
Yes. And she weighs 44. She is the
Pretty
lightest
light,
lifter in the class. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was easy.
That was very easy. Maybe a 10 kilo jump.
Yeah.
Now we're going for Japan. Kiori Nagaya,
Yes.
Shirakawa. Nagaya Shirakawa. I'm looking at you.
You did good. It was good.
Yeah. As we were mentioning yesterday, the Japanese are technicians when it comes to the bench.
Yeah.
They are masters. Tomorrow when we have the men's open.
Tomorrow is a big day. Yeah.
A 74 kilo lifter will be opening up around 250.
Something. I've seen him lift 300 bench
Yeah.
in the 74 weight class.
unbelievable.
I could
And-
not speak
and-
anymore. I was just staring at him
and
like,
you know,
how?
And he's just as good raw. without
Yeah,
the
he's
shirt.
raw. Yeah, he's strong, raw. Yeah.
And raw. Yeah, he's world champion in both raw and equipped.
But what you say, the technique of the Japanese lifter is so good. They do things that we don't understand.
Yes, I know. I've seen a couple of things and I thought, wow, that's got to be illegal. And I guess it wasn't illegal.
3 white lights. Good lift.
One of the stories I remember hearing was that they actually brought a person with them on a world trip overseas with a sewing machine so they could alter their gear at the meet.
At the meet.
At the
So
meet.
you haven't trained in your new made shirt.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, unbelievable. Okay, Aya Yamashita from Japan also, 112 and a half. Now she's in the 63 kilo class. We have 7 lifters in the 63s.
Maybe the biggest
Yeah,
weight class for the women.
I think you might be right. I don't know if open
72?
72s maybe.
Maybe.
That's your
I don't
class.
know. Yeah, that's my class. I know.
And that was easy.
Again, easy, safe opener.
Yep, 3 white lights.
Always secure your first lift. Then you're in the meet, and then you can go battle and do something with coaching and weights and personal best, national records.
Yes,
But first, a lift in.
it's important.
Safe lift.
And you know, it's the one that takes all the stress and the pressure away from you too.
Yeah.
You're before that first lift, you're just a basket of nerves.
Oh
And
yeah.
then after that first lift is over with,
It's all gone. Yeah.
it's all
yeah.
gone. On a 3 lift meet, though, you have that pressure on your first squat, and then you get it back
then-
again on your first bench,
And then the first deadlift.
and maybe on your first deadlift too.
Well, some of them have a lot of pressure on the deadlift.
Yeah, yeah. All right, 112 and a half. Anna Evelina Parkman. Oh, that was a little bit of a struggle.
Let's see.
What they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Downward movement is a blue card, and the chief referee gave her a yellow card.
It's for not locking out.
No, not locking out is a blue card also.
Blues. Oh.
So the only real thing she could have hit the rack, but I don't think that happened. Might have been her head come up a little bit.
We're going to 115 kilos on the bar for Marcella Sandvik.
Finland.
Finland, yes. And she's going to battle for every color of the medal.
Yes, she is a good lifter.
Yeah, she
Very
is.
good
Very
lifter.
experienced.
Yes. Many time world competitor.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, very
yeah.
easy looking lift too. Yeah,
That was good.
The Finns are very good deadlifters too. They have a reputation, like the Japanese do in the bench, of being very good
Yep.
technicians bench deads. Go
And
ahead.
I just want to mention the coaching of Marcella Sandvik. They did a great opener because she's already in a gold position right now. Because the Japanese is lighter in body weight, so she needed to have 2.5 kilos more.
Yep. So she's positioning herself to keep ahead.
Yeah.
as
So the
they go.
coaching already started before the first lift, for the opening.
And one thing, in light of that comment there, you can change your opening attempt up to 3 minutes
Yep.
before the
Yep.
flight starts. So you put in a weight when you're getting weigh-ins, but you can change
You can
that opening
change,
attempt. That may have a downward movement on it.
No, just 3
oh,
white
they
lights.
didn't call it.
The highest opener in the 47 weight class, 120, was a good lift.
125 coming up on the 52 kilo weight class. That's 275-pound opener for Yana Zadorina from Russia. This will be the highest opening attempt. She's 35 years old. I didn't notice how many years competitions that she's had.
14.
14.
14 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But she's 35, so she started around 2021
When did you start?
when I was 16.
I'm not going to say when. I started.
How many years did you?
I started when I was 62. Oh, good-looking lift.
Yeah,
That
it was a
puts
bit
her
heavy in
in
the beginning, but she locked it out
yeah.
very easy.
That makes her in the gold medal position
Yep.
in the 52s, followed by Sandvik. Sandvik put in a 120, took a 5-kilo jump for her
But
second.
again, 2.5 kilos more than Japan Naikaya.
Yep. And that keeps her at the very minimum in the silver.
Yeah.
And, who knows? She might go after Zadorina. 5-kilo difference is not that much.
No, not at all.
Helen Lind from Norway. Helen is doing 130 for her opener. She's in the 63-kilo class. We've got, as I said earlier, 7 people in this class nominated. Looks good. Referees say, yes,
Yeah, it
3
was
white
good.
lights, yes.
Take the ball to 122.5 kilograms.
You're going to 132.5 for Surbina from Kazakhstan.
For Sabrina.
Anastasia Serbina,
And it's-
Kazakhstan.
Again, look at her bird here. 99.
Oh, that makes her a junior too.
Yeah, and did you saw that shirt? How low it is?
Wow.
Oh, you haven't. You missed it.
I missed it.
You can see
I
it
was
right now.
looking yes.
It's a very tight shirt and very low. Very low. I want to see how she's getting down. Like if it's a struggle to get down or
Yeah.
not.
I don't mean to be rude, but there's a lot of cleavage showing. Yes. Very wide foot placement too.
Yep.
She's make sure she doesn't get her butt off the bench. Very controlled descent. Touch.
Good.
Oh, that was a nice, strong looking
Yeah.
lift. Well, she's in the running.
Wow. It's a junior. I'm just so surprised the juniors are so strong.
Yeah. Well, I've heard people comment that you'll typically, for men, and I don't know if this is true for women, that men will peak in their late 30s,
Yeah, same
maybe
for us.
early
Yeah.
40s.
Yeah, 30, 35. That's your best years.
Best years.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you have children? It
Oh,
doesn't-
then it's maybe a little bit later. Depends on what age you get children.
Okay. Larissa Kolkova from Russia, opening up. This is in the 57 kilo
Yeah,
class
it's
at
crazy.
152.5 kilos. I mean, she's close to 3 times her body weight.
Yeah. But
Well
same,
over 2.5.
Same for some other lifters. She is so experienced. I think for every year I've been to the World Bench, I've seen her lift.
Wow.
She's very experienced lifter.
And, the experience is a good teacher in this respect.
Yeah.
Good control.
Nice.
Nice looking lift. Very wide hand placement. Maximizing her hand width so that she can shorten that stroke.
The highest opener for now is 160.
Yes. 160 kilos. Wow.
Boys learn from Anna from Russia with 160 kilograms.
She is only 25 years old. She's only been lifting for 6 years. And she's at 160 kilo opener.
She's explaining to the
Spotter.
how she wants to have the lift off. It's so important to have a good lift off.
The spotter can literally make or break you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because if the spotter picks you up, they take out part of your
You will
arch.
lose the arch.
You'll
Yeah.
lose part of your arch. So he's got to pick it out. And, the spotters and loaders they're working their tails off. They've been handing off for everybody the whole session. All
Wow, that arch and wow.
wow. That is the widest foot placement we've seen. What do you think? Yes? Yep.
Yeah.
3 white lights.
And that was
And you-
easy. It's 160. It's an easy lift.
And she's got, you know, in comparison to the lady that had the real high adjusted shirt, she's got a lot more adjustment she can do.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that. When we commented about how far the shirt was pulled down, what that does is it makes the chest panel tighter
Yep.
and gives you more rebound off the bottom.
But it's harder to touch
Bring
your
it
chest.
down.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. You can go overboard. And
You see
won't
it a
be
lot.
And you won't be able to touch it at all. Kevin Yeager.
Oh my God. Have
Yeah.
411
kilos.
and he could not touch
Touch.
his chest.
I mean, think of that. I mean, that's just unbelievable amount of weight.
I was speechless. I could not talk anymore. I was just staring like, how? How?
Yeah, he was actually probably a good inch or more from touching his chest. And then he did make it. He did touch his chest on his third attempt. And, you know, like you said.
He
just
was
a second-
almost there in his third attempt.
Yeah. You still have to lock it out.
Yeah.
What you can touch may not be what you can lock out or what you can't touch. So
Yeah, but that was a crazy lift.
that record, 411, is held by Blaine Sumner.
But it's,
And
right
Blaine
now it's
is-
410.
or 410,
410,
yeah. And Blaine is the open division, and Kevin Yeager's junior.
Junior. Yeah, yeah. When I'm thinking about it again, I'm still speechless. That is,
Did you know that Kevin, I think, is a new daddy?
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Oh, you did know.
yeah, I did know. I think for
And-
more over a year now.
Yeah, and she's a junior,
Yeah,
his wife.
she is world champion. She won 72 yesterday.
And when she competed last year, she won last year also.
Yep,
And it was like,
yeah.
what, 2 months after she had the baby?
Yeah, that was fast. Yeah,
Yeah, she won yesterday. And so did he.
yeah.
Keeps it in the family. Baby hasn't competed yet, though.
It will be a power baby.
That's a guarantee. You know, it would be so sad if they didn't.
Well,
Okay, here comes Jessica Rico. She
Yeah.
needs to make this lift. She's got to get it. Got to get in the meet.
she's one of the 2 lifters that missed her opener.
Out of-
95 kilos.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you say?
Ooh. That one's a little questionable if there was
Yeah.
downward.
It's
she
2 to
got
1.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, you saw the bar as it coming up. It stops. It can't go down, but it can stop. But the problem is when it stops like that, sometimes your perception is, did it drop just a tiny little bit?
Or did it just stop?
Or did it
Yeah,
just stop?
yeah.
Exactly right.
And we had both the same reaction. Did it stop or did it go down?
Yeah. And and the one referee did give it a downward movement
Yeah.
call, which was the blue card. Well, by the way, there is you rarely see it, but it would have been, had Kevin made that call, made that attempt, would have been a red card. It doesn't touch the chest or it touches the belt. That's a red card. And it's almost unheard of in a bench, equipped
Yep.
bench.
Yep.
That's the only reason you can fail with a red card.
But yeah.
Okay, and here we have Tomoko.
With a
Miyamoto.
short range of motion.
Very. And 3 white lights. And she's happy.
I want to have that range of motion.
Well, you can have your arms surgically shortened. That's my biggest problem. I have monkey arms, literally.
But
I could
that's
t-
good for deadlift.
It's very good for that. Touch my knees when I'm standing upright.
Oh, there's 105 kilos on the bar.
For Karina Simeonets from Russia. And she took a 5 kilo jump. That's not
Yeah.
very much.
Especially on this body weight.
Yeah.
2.5 kilo on this body weight is much more than you have a body weight like 100 or 120.
Yep. And
good
she's
lift.
going to get a good lift.
And that's a good lift.
You know, it's going to be, I think this is maybe an observation or maybe a projection. I probably would say most of them will make their second attempts, and then we're going to see
The battle.
the battles
Yeah, yeah.
come out in the thirds.
If you watched last session, you saw a lot of green in the first and second attempts, and then the third one, everyone was pushing the limits.
And they got a lot of reds.
Yeah, we only had one green in the last round.
Really, out
Yeah,
of 12 lifters.
yeah. Because everybody was going for all or nothing,
Yeah.
or instead of bronze to a silver medal, or
I'm going to push
if you have
the
nothing
limit.
to lose, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah, good.
that's a good looking lift too. Katarina Kajczuk.
Nice.
Yep.
And she is in a silver medal position right now.
Yes. Now we go to Poland.
Boys ladder for Monica.
Srochak took a 5 kilo jump to 110. She's been competing 8 years. She's only 25 years old. So she started 17.
Yeah.
That's wow. Now hopefully the spotter doesn't step on her hair. One of the comments we made yesterday was that the women with the long hair have to put their hair up in a ponytail.
Yep.
And it has to be off the side, not on the back of their head, so it doesn't hold their head off the bench. Oh, that looked
That's
nice.
good. Yeah.
She's maintaining the bar speed even with a heavier weight. That means that she's got more left in her.
There was no struggling, no stop,
No.
just a really good lift.
Now, who's coming up? Oh, yeah.
Kostrik from
Kostrik.
Poland.
Justynia from Poland.
Boys ladder for Justyna from Poland. With 112.
And her first lift, her opener, was very, very fast.
6 kilograms.
You know, one of the issues that used to be a concern, the rule says that you must press the bar to straight, elbows locked. Arms straight, elbows locked. And some of the little people are born without their elbows being able to be, or their arms able to be straight. So that was a barrier for them. They have
But for her, it looks locked, it looks straight.
and very good bar speed
Yeah.
too with her. She does very good.
I'm wondering what she's going to do for the third attempt.
Well, she took a 5 kilo
Yeah.
jump.
But it's the same speed as her opener.
Yeah. I don't think that she,
Only if
Sidakova,
she missed her second.
yeah, then she would have a
Oh,
chance.
she's going to 125.
That may be just a number to enter, though.
Well, if you see, Simon Onyans is going to 107.5, so she's not challenging Kostrik.
Yeah, so Costa Rica can go after Sidakova. So she maybe put in a number that they're going to, oh, hey, in the back of my mind, I got Justyna Kodric. So, yeah. Here's Anna Evelina Partanen.
She missed her opener.
Yep,
Hope
this
she
is
will
the-
get this one.
No, she had downward movement right at the about
Well, it was. I
two-thirds.
think it's only the
Yeah,
the left side went down.
left side went down.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Yep. She,
Yeah. Well, the
She
speed
has-
was there, but not the control.
yeah. Sometimes, lifters, they get all that adrenaline rush and they get impatient and they just all hyped up and they don't have the control. The patience sometimes is coupled with the control. Here comes Kaori Nagaya Shirakawa from Japan, 117 and a half. She took a 5 kilo jump too.
But that's
Yeah.
to go over Marcela Sandvik.
Yeah. Sandvik's on her second attempt coming up. She's only taken a 5 kilo jump too, but this will put Nagaya here closer to her. So there's a chance. So you're already seeing, like you mentioned earlier, where even they're projecting what they're going to do as far as medal on their first attempt. obviously second. We'll see more jockeying when we get to third.
Oh yeah, all the changes and everything.
Yeah.
Can you explain what the coach can do in the third attempt?
Yeah. You put in your attempt for your third one after you finish your second. You have to do that within 1 minute. But because it's a bench-only meet, you're allowed to make 2 changes on that third attempt. And obviously you're doing it because of what you're seeing your competitor doing.
Yeah.
So you're wanting to place yourself ahead of them, or if you're lighter in body weight, maybe you will
Equal
equal their weight.
Yep.
And then you have to pay attention to your lot number, because the one with the higher lot number will lift after.
Yep.
So, and you have 2 changes, 2 possible changes you can make. And then you got to go with what that last one is. So,
And you're
actually,
allowed to
that-
change till the referee says the bar is loaded for your attempt.
Yes, until
Yeah.
that bar loaded. Actually, it technically is from the announcer
Oh,
saying
from the
bar
speaker.
loaded.
Yeah, that you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're right. That's why I asked you to explain.
I'm
And this
sorry.
was a good lift, by the way, for Marcella Santos.
Yeah. Matter of fact, on mine they did both changes. So
was a battle.
my competitor made a change.
And
We
then
made a change. He
changed,
made
and then
another
changed.
change. I
Yeah,
made another.
yeah.
I didn't make it. My coaches did. Donovan Thompson did an awesome
That's
job.
why you have coaches. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the coaches and you made a comment about the handoff person. The coach is also a
Yeah.
major
Yeah.
contributor to
You
your
can win
success.
or lose if you have a good or bad coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you'll see opening attempts that the lifter wants to do, thinks they can do, and the coach lets them do it.
And then the
Yeah,
coach
that was-
decides after the opening attempt.
Yep. Okay, Aya Yamashita.
that was good.
Looked good.
And that for a 10-kilo jump.
Yeah, that's one of the
Great.
biggest jumps that we've
Yeah.
seen so far. I think on the whole group, I think there's only 2 lifters that have made a 10-kilo jump. Going down the list, yeah. Miyamoto from Japan also.
Yep.
Yep. Interesting that the 2 Japanese made a 10-kilo jump and nobody else has.
You're going to Sitikova with 125, and it will be a personal best for her.
And she is currently in the number 1 position. Justina Kozlik.
And you
From
see her body weight, 47.0.
On a 47-kilo weight class.
Yeah.
I wonder if she was spinning to lose weight.
Sweating, spitting, trying to do everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And she was probably right. Oh, and she
That
makes
was
it.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Personal best for her.
And Kozlik Justina from Poland put in 125 for her third.
And she's lighter in body
But
weight.
Sidakova, that's her personal best.
Yeah.
So this might be a real challenge when we see the 2 top
next,
places
yeah.
in the third attempts. Wow, this is going to be interesting. All right, Zadarina from Russia, 130, 5-kilo jump. 5 kilos is about 11 pounds. She's sitting, if she makes this, she'll be sitting about. And she did make
Yeah,
that.
that looked good.
Looked good. Okay, now you'll
Three
notice
white
that-
lights for her.
Yeah, but Sandvik here put in her third at only 2.5 kilos above what Zadarina just made.
But she needs that 2.5 kilo.
Yes, she
She
does.
needs that because she is heavier than Sadurina.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, by a fair amount too. Yeah. Yesterday we had 2 lifters that weighed exactly the
Same weight. Yeah.
And the scales now at these world championship meets, they weigh to the 100th of the
Yep.
kilo. So you can imagine 2 lifters coming in and weighing exactly, say,
Very rarely.
46.00.
You're going to Norway, 135 kilos on the bar. 5-kilo jump for her.
Currently sitting in the bronze position.
Trying to get silver position. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's heavy.
Oh,
Will
now
she-
that one had
No,
downward
no,
movement. Yeah,
Sorry,
no good.
take the ball.
You saw it stop, and when it stops, it's so hard to get up.
Yeah. You know, that's where the shirt can, it gives you the ability to push through a stopping position, but when it stops with the shirt can't recover. Now, she did adjust the shirt. She pulled it down. Anastasia Zurbina from Kazakhstan,
But when she lays
137.5.
on the bench and she's going down, the shirt moves a little bit up. Yeah.
And we talked a little bit about this yesterday about how some of the lifters weren't wearing a belt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the real reason for wearing the belt, is to keep the shirt from riding up.
Yeah.
She still doesn't have her. Oh, there
Oh.
she. I thought for a minute. Look how close her feet
Yeah.
are to the safeties.
It's not allowed to touch the safeties.
No.
No.
But I'm assuming they wouldn't have given her the down.
I should-
no lift.
no.
Yeah.
Just too heavy.
Yep.
Look at her shirt right now. It's way
It's
more.
higher.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Men do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Men will pull it down,
Yep.
and they're trying to get that chest panel of the shirt as tight as they possibly can to give them a little bit
Yep.
more pop. Pop off the bottom. Of course, you still have to lock it out.
Shirt does not do everything.
No. Actually, it only probably gets you maybe halfway up.
Yeah, only in the beginning, and then you have your tricep that needs to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And you know, watch the women where they've got such a wide hand spacing and their arms are almost horizontal.
yep.
How the heck are they using their triceps?
I have no idea. no idea.
So, all right, Larissa Kotkova from Russia, 160. She makes this. That'll put her 50 kilos above the silver place.
Such a heavy lift for a 57 weight class. Wow.
And, okay, she's got it. You know, there's,
Yeah.
given what she just did, she really doesn't even need to take her third attempt.
No, she doesn't. But what is the
The world
record? Yeah,
for
the 57. Oh, there's a man. Where's the woman? It's here. 165.
aha. You think?
Well, she can try, right?
I would do it.
I mean,
Why? She doesn't have anything to lose.
no.
Yeah. Go after
Yeah,
the record.
she's going 165.5.
5. You have to break the existing record unless it's a standard with nobody set already. You have to break the record by half a
Yeah.
kilo, which means they put a quarter kilo chip on each end of the bar.
And that's the difference between the normal attempts. You need to put on 2.5 kilos, and now
Yes.
it's just half a kilo.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, what you just said, if you don't make your attempt and you don't turn in your next attempt on time, they automatically
Yeah.
will give you the same weight. If
Yeah.
you make it and don't turn it in, they automatically give you 2.5.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
And this is a good lift. While we are explaining the world records and the attempts and everything, she got a good lift on 167.5 kilo.
what's the record at the 67s?
It's from Germany. No, it's right here.
Okay.
Yeah, Fiona Gundela.
What?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Really?
184. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was
Okay, we're not going
crazy.
after that record,
no,
are we?
no, not today.
I looked at
I
that.
think
and
it was
thought-
around-
I thought that was maybe a misprint or my eyesight's going bad.
No, it was correct.
Oh,
I remember
man.
that lift, and it was, if I'm correctly, it was 4 times body weight, and the first woman 200 wilks on bench only.
Oh, my goodness.
Something like that. It was like a special lift.
Yeah.
And we're going for 90 kilos for,
Alana Posh.
and that's a personal best if she gets it.
Oh,
she
and
gets
that was
it.
very easy looking lift. And she's happy about it.
It should be. It's a personal best.
Yeah.
Going back to Mexico, 97.5 kilo for Reyes, Jessica Reyes.
Just-
Boys, that is for Jessica from Mexico. 97.5 kilograms.
Wait, there was a different name on the
yes,
sheet.
you're right.
Okay.
Rico Reyes or Reyes Rico.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Good shot. Good eyesight there. Jessica made her second after
Yeah.
missing it on her first. And she
just-
moved up just 2.5 kilos. But now she's in the meet. She's comfortable. She can relax. Maybe this will happen.
Come on.
Yep. She has
She's
a
there.
long bench
Yeah.
stroke for. Yep, and she gets it. Yeah,
Her range of motion or the Japanese girl. That's-
it's twice as much.
Twice. I think it's 12.
More than that.
Yeah.
You exert the same force, but you don't spend the same amount of work. You work harder when you have to push farther. Okay, Lisa Basson from Republic of South Africa.
That's a 10 kilo jump, 10 kilo jump. 80,
Oh.
90, 100. Looks nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
And it's a magical 100 number.
I've done that on mine on the bench.
10, 10, 10.
10, 10, 10. Because it's easy to remember that way.
No.
Nope.
Just a little bit too heavy. Oh, she had nothing to lose. And for a lot of women, the 100 kilo barrier is very special.
Yes. It's because of the number.
Yeah, it's just
not-
the number.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a nice round number. Even in pounds, it's a nice number. 100 kilos is 220 pounds.
That's a nice number, yeah.
Yep. Yours? That's not your best, is it?
No, 125 and a half. That half is very important.
And a half.
105 kilos on the bar. There's a 10 kilo jump and a 5 kilo jump. And this will put her in the bronze medal position for
In-
Miyamoto.
Yeah, until Simeonitz currently would put her into the bronze position. And there's a good possibility, she may get it too.
Yeah. This is the one with the very short range of motion.
Yes. Nope.
No, too heavy.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
both
It's interesting in a way. Just a tiny little increase in the weight, and all of a sudden the bar just won't move at all.
And there's a change. So that's the first change they made.
Okay.
The Russian Simonians had 107.5, but she already won the bronze medal, so she's changing to 115,
Which-
so she can over Kostrik.
Yeah.
And she needs
Justina.
that 2.5 kilo more because she's heavier in body weight.
Yep.
So that was the first change on the last few seconds.
They have to get it in before the announcer says
Yeah.
bar loaded.
Exactly. And this is 112.5 kilos on the bar for a sub-junior lifter in the open category. And she is battling for the silver medal position.
Unreal. And she's the youngest lifter in the whole entire
Yeah.
session, I
But
believe.
she's sub-junior.
Yeah.
It's not weird that she's the youngest lifter.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, not only that, she's a sub-junior.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Let's see what the referees say.
And
Yes.
white lights. Okay, now that
for
moves
her.
her temporarily, possibly into the silver.
kilograms, 12.5 kilograms for Anna Evelina. The boys level
Anna Evelina Partanen from Finland coming up next.
Come on, Anna.
Hope she will get this one, otherwise she will bomb. You never want that happen to
no.
anyone.
And she
Even
moved the
your-
bar fairly rapidly on her second attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lack of control. Bar path when you're wearing a shirt is so critical. Okay, set up tight.
Hold it. Oh,
I think I would say
I hope.
yes.
yes, good lift.
She's in the meet. All right. Yeah. That means every lifter in this session is in the meet. Nobody's
Yeah.
bombing.
Like I said yesterday, our job's done.
You know, it is. I bombed one time, and I bombed mostly because of my own stupidity. I got food poisoning the day before I lifted, lost 8 pounds, and if I'd have used my head, I would have changed to a tighter bench shirt.
Yeah.
With these ladies, when they have to lose weight to come into the weight class, and their bench shirt then becomes loose, then that's
Yeah.
a big issue.
You see
because
that? Yeah.
4 pounds for them is a huge amount.
That's why I always say, especially when you're an equipped lifter, stay on your body weight in training.
Yes.
If you're a 72 lifter, stay around 72. 72.5 maximum. Otherwise your shirt or your suit or everything is changing on a competition.
Yes, it'll fit differently
Yeah,
at the competition than you've been training at.
exactly.
So you need that shirt to fit exactly the same as you've been training at. And you're traveling, in some cases, really long distances. And, you know, the plane, you're always dehydrated when you
Yeah,
come
yeah.
in. It's easy to lose weight. It's hard to keep it on. Okay. Monica
Strut
Srocek.
check. I thought I would help you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's my note here.
Yeah, I was looking at the notes.
Well, if she gets this one, she will win the silver medal.
She will jump up. Now,
Yeah.
she's taken a 5-kilo jump to do that.
But her second was an okay lift. It was a
Yeah.
strong okay lift. There was no stop, no struggling.
Oh, what do you think?
I think it's a downway movement. But yeah,
Yep. Okay, that means that she will get the bronze,
yeah.
and Tachuk from
Wins the
Ukraine
silver.
went the silver. So she made a good move.
Yeah,
She put herself into the position where it forced Srocek to have to go after her.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. We haven't heard but one change so far, though.
yeah, we did. That was
But just one.
just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Now,
Well, one on the last moment. Maybe we had a few more changes, but it was not
Sidakova
directly
and
after each
Kozrik,
other.
they're at 5 kilos apart on each other, but they're not up yet, so we'll see whether or not they make changes. They'll wait until the last second.
Yeah. And Agaya is going for a silver medal position if she gets this.
She's lighter on body weight.
Yep. And then she will beat
Nope. she
Marcella
didn't make
something,
it.
but it's not going to happen.
So that puts her in the bronze.
Yeah, she has a bronze medal.
Nagaya, yeah.
And now Marcella Sandvik is standing on 132.5, and she won't change it back because now she got a chance for a gold medal position.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if Nagaya would have this lift,
Okay.
she would
look,
change back.
I haven't heard a change yet coming out from Justina. She's sitting back there. You can see her on the screen. She has a little blink. Wink. She left it the same.
Yeah.
125.
She's
Now
going
that's a
for
big jump.
It's a big jump, but she has nothing to lose,
No.
and she's going for a gold medal position. You would
Yeah.
do the same.
Yeah. Now, Sidakova did 125 on her second, but she's heavier.
Yeah.
So Justina Kozrik is the lighter lifter. She makes this. That'll put her into gold pending on what Sidakova does.
Let's see.
And I think that's a good lift.
Yeah, 2-1.
Okay, so we have a possibility. That forces
She needs to go
Kozrik
down
have-
to 127.5. Yeah, she is.
Yep,
You
yep.
saw the change? She can let it on 130, but that's 2.5 kilo more than she needs.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that risk. I mean,
No,
it's too
I
big of a
mean-
risk to lose your gold medal.
Remember, keeping this in mind here, 2.5 kilos for them
Yeah.
is a pretty significant amount.
Boys landed for a dual front
Agul Sidakova. What happened?
It was not load right.
Oh, no, it wasn't loaded right. Yeah. 127.5 is 2 reds and a silver. All right. 127.5
If she gets this one, she will be first place. The next get behind
For a gold medal.
for gold
To be a
medal.
world champion.
Yeah.
You know how it feels.
Yes. And this is just a 2.5 kilo jump for her. So
Yeah.
this should be fairly easy.
I don't remember her second, sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good with
Good lift.
world champion.
Yep. And she didn't smile.
No, maybe she wanted to do a national record or something, and she was
Maybe.
and maybe that was the 130, and now she had to go down and was like, oh
Why
shit.
did you do this to
Yeah.
me? Yep. Okay.
130 on the bar. If she gets this one, she will move in the bronze medal position. Every lift right now is to move a position up, change the medal color,
Yep.
being world champion or silver medal position.
Every lifter left
Yeah.
is jockeying for
Yeah.
a medal.
Pushing the limits.
Yamashita here now is taking a 7.5 kilo jump, but that will put her ahead of Lynn Helen. Comes down good.
Push through, the right elbow. No,
I don't think she locked her right
No.
elbow, did she?
no. Three yellows.
3 yellows.
She was there with the left arm, with the right arm
You know,
wasn't there yet.
I don't think that's what they called because elbow not locked is a blue card, so
Mm-hmm.
she may have had her butt come off.
Yeah, and she did not finish.
Yeah, and did not finish.
Yeah.
That's true. World record attempt
For the Masters.
for a Masters lifter. We have everybody from a sub-junior to a Masters level. Marcella is 43 years old, which puts
Masters
her
one.
into the Masters 1 category. Masters 1 is 40 to 49. 132.5 kilos. This 12.5 kilo jump.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this will be a Masters 1 world record, and she will move in a gold medal position.
Pending what Zadarina does.
Yeah, just in a position. If she was getting it,
Then that puts the
we-
pressure on
yeah.
Zadarina.
Exactly.
Zadarina's lighter, so she only has to tie if Marcella makes it. No,
Oh, no,
no.
Just a little bit too heavy.
132.5 for Yana Zadarina.
Will she change? Or is staying?
Well, she doesn't need to.
No, I thought maybe for a national record, personal
Yeah,
best, something
yeah.
like that. She is already world champion right now.
The Russian coaches tend to be pretty conservative in setting their limits, setting their numbers. So maybe that's why they didn't push her.
No idea.
Yep. Then we've got 4 more lifters after this. Oh, yes. Nice looking lift. Very, very strong. Conservative. Good number for Yana. Okay.
And what I want to say, I haven't seen one lift that the bar is going to the head. Like very bad technique or
I hope you
wrong
didn't-
placement.
I
I
hope
haven't
you didn't
seen.
bad luck it.
Oh. Should I shut up? It was meant for a compliment for these ladies.
Yeah, that's true. Good control. It.
Yeah.
My hotel room here, 13. But it didn't affect me. Okay. All right. 135 kilos for Lynn Helen. Solbakken-Fjeld. Norway. 297 pounds.
She missed this in a second, but if she gets this one, she will move in a silver medal position. She already got the bronze. Got the right.
Right arm, right arm, right arm, right arm.
No.
Oh.
what you saw happening, the left arm, she was strong enough with the left arm, and she locked it out. But then it's so much heavier for the right arm.
It shifts the weight to the right
Yep.
hand. You know, if that's an issue for all of those of you out there, if one arm lags the other one, move the easy arm in maybe a finger, offset your grip.
Yeah.
That way, the dominant arm will be able to take the heavier load.
Yep.
Something to experiment with. All right. Anastasia Zurbina from Kazakhstan, 137.5. Now she's sitting in silver position. She's not being challenged for that,
Nope.
but there's no possible way of her going after. There's a
The goal. No.
And we are going to see a world record attempt here coming up next.
Oh, that looks so much
very
better than the
easy.
second.
Yes.
So much better. Yes.
She retook her second that she missed, and it looked so much stronger. Okay, now Larissa Katkova from Russia is going after a world record attempt. She's chipped the bar.
Yep.
This is right at 364 pounds.
If you say it.
It is.
The world record attempt.
165 kilos is right at 363. They added a quarter kilo on each side. Now, for her, this is a 5.5 kilo jump. Lots of experience. Get a good handoff here. I think this is within reach. I think this is.
And just to mention, she's a master lifter too. She's from 1974.
Oh, wow. Yes.
So she is trying to lift a world open record.
At the Masters 1 level.
Yes. It's very slow. Got the touch.
I think maybe downward. I don't
Maybe
know.
2 to 1. Three white lines.
3 white lights. She gets the world
Nice.
record. Gives a kiss to the bar.
Now the ball goes to 162.5.
Look at that.
Yep.
So much control. Only the left arm was a little bit
Go to 190.
Leg.
slowly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she got it. She got it. 3 white lights. World record holder right now. And the world champion.
And the world champion. What they call that? All the eggs. All right, now
We're
we're
going to 180 kilos. What?
3 reds and a 2.5 here. Wow.
That's big. It's very big.
Yes, 360. 300. Personal best for her.
By 30 kilos.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
They have adjusted her shirt as much as they can possibly do. She's got to be able to bring it in, got to touch with it, and lock it out. £396, 180 kilos. Very wide.
Wide. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
It's too heavy.
Yeah. You know, it's very difficult to do a triceps press when your arms are almost horizontal. And they were as wide as you could go. And that finishes up the session. Correct?
Oh, we're already done.
That's it, right? Wow.
That went fast.
That went very fast. Okay.
Well, we have seen a world record, world champions, battles.
Yes. Saw a couple changes on the as the third attempts. Some exciting competition here. This was the women's 47 through 63 open category,
Yes.
but we had some sub-junior and
And we
junior,
had a masters.
and we had a couple masters level lifters in the competition. So you can see, open level, anybody can enter. Although, I mean, I'm way past that.
Well, guys at home, we are going. We are going to eat some food, waiting for the medal ceremony. That's in a few minutes. Support the lifters, and after that we have the lightweight men at 2 o'clock till 83 weight class, if I'm correct.
Believe so. Yeah.
74.
Maybe.
Oh, 66. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I thought it was bigger. It's
One
still
more,
66.
One more thank you for our sponsors too. Eleiko, SBD, Rogue, Ray-Ban, and Bull. Thank you. And stay tuned for the next session this afternoon.
At
2
2
o'clock.
o'clock.
And with a lift of 105, and the bronze medal goes to Karina Simonets from Russia. With a lift of 125, coming from Poland, the silver medal goes to Justyna Kostrajk from Poland. And with a lift of 127, the world champion gold medal goes to Agur Siktikova from Russia. Please stand for the flag of the Russian national anthem. And in third place with a lift of 112 goes to Kaora Nakaya Shirikawa from Japan. One more from Japan. Bronze medal. And in second place with a lift of 120 goes to Marcella Sandvik from Finland. And with the lift of 132, the gold medal and world champion goes to Yana Sodorina from Russia. Please stand for the flag, national anthem of Russia. Monika Trojka from Poland. What a beautiful smile. With the lift of 112, in second place, the bronze medal goes to Tatunya Tatuk from Ukraine. And first place, coming from Russia with a world record, at 165 world record and new world champion, Larissa Kotkova from Russia. Please all rise for the playing of the Russian national anthem. Thank you and congratulations. We now come to the under 63 division of the room. And third place with a lift of 130, Solbakken Lynn Helen from Norway. Bronze medal. With a lift of 137 in second place, the silver medal goes to Anastasia Zulpina from Kazakhstan. And with a lift of 167.5, the gold medal goes to Anna Bezhavia from Russia. Give a big noise and clap for these great champions. Please rise for the playing of the Russian national anthem. please give the athletes a big round of applause and we say thank you for coming to South Africa. I hope you enjoyed the competition and we'll see you soon. Well done to all the athletes. Music please.